Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. This is part 3 of 4 for the 5-star hotels and short-term rentals. What you should be doing to mimic similar things that they do and make more money. We're going to the Forbes February 2023 awards, and you know where I'm going to show you a little bit from all over the world. But before that, I'm going to give a little recap on what it takes to be on the Forbes Travel Stars and Awards list. And welcome. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you so much for being here. Please share the videos because you never know who else is trying to find out this information or who else this can help. That is pretty major when you're trying to maximize profits. Now, let's get into it, shall we? Here it is, what makes a Forbes travel guide a 5-star. You might have seen this in part 2, but since we are in part 3, here we go. I will recap this because, again, Forbes travel guides experts, inspectors visit a property. They anonymously test it based on hundreds of exacting standards with an emphasis on exceptional service. Only the best of the best achieved the coveted 5-star highest ranking. In anticipation of our 2023 award winners announcements on February 15th, which was 2023, we give you a peek into what it takes to earn. And again, I just want to point out real quickly here, authentic guest experience. Remember that. How do you obtain the authentic guest experience without it being forced? Well, there you go. Evolution of well-being. This is what a lot of people are going for now. Is your location going to have this Zen well-being atmosphere? You can create that in a bedroom, in a living room, in a dining room area, in a kitchen even, in a patio area, and along with your grassy knoll areas, right? Or your shared common spaces. There's a way to do this, so that's why it's important. Sustainability and luxury. Notice the keyword luxury. That's how we get our extra money for your units if you plan on renting out. Remember, guest expectations, keep that in mind, and relaxed luxury. Look at this room right here. Does that not look inviting? Neutral colors, not any all splashy. Looks like minimalistic furnishings. Again, desk not cluttered, light. A light in the corner, a couple lights on the wall. Notice the neutral tones. Again, I'll say neutral tones to make it seem zen-like. And then look at the view outside. Looks like it might be vineyards or some sort of agriculture, some mountains. Zen-like atmosphere, relaxing atmosphere. Now, let's get into this, shall we? 2023 Forbes Travel Guide Star Award winners. Now, keep in mind, they have 4-star and 5-star on their list. You guys already know there's only about 90 5-star locations in the United States. This is alphabetical. I want to show you 4-star and 5-star. Look here, Abu Dhabi. Look how many. We're not going to count recommended, okay? We're only going to stick with the 4 and 5. Look at how many in Abu Dhabi. Good grief. Amalfi Coast as well in Italy. They have a few. Now, Amsterdam, they have a few. Look at this list. And everybody else, Aspen, Colorado has a few. Athens, Greece, a couple. Atlanta, Georgia has 9 or 10. How awesome is this? Austin, Texas has 6 or 7. Bali, look at the list for Bali. Over 10. That's the place that's known for Zen in Indonesia, right? Look at this. How about 20 spots in Bali, Indonesia area? Is that incredible? Incredible. And everybody wonders why it costs an arm and a leg to go and stay there usually. There's a reason. They've built that up to make it happen. Now, we're just going to scroll down. I just want to show you, even Beijing. Some people say China is nothing. Okay. Look at here. Beijing has at least double digits as well with 4 and 5 star. Berlin. So we're going to scroll down. Dominican Republic. It's very simple. There's only 4 of them. All right. If you want a link for this travel award page, internet page, down below in the description box, I will have it. Here we go. Look at here. All 4 stars. We have a recommended with the JW Marriott in Santo Domingo. That's impressive. Then we have the 4-star Dominican Republic. Tortuga Bay, Punta Cana Resort and Club. That's where they have the PGA golf tournament. That's where it's been hosted at. That's why it's very costly to live inside this community. And now we're going to show exactly something about these so you can understand. Some people may have a different idea on what you consider luxury. Look at this room right here. Here's the Forbes travel guide, 5 stars. It's right here. But look at this room. White, neutral. Notice once again, no clutter. Pretty simple. They have a phone in their room still, which is fine. Lamp, picture, fan. Nice bedding, but you know that bed's going to be plush. Seating area here. Double doors, view of ocean, which is very nice. And again, we're going to look at some of this. Look at this. They have villas too. Now, look at this. Very, very interesting. They have a location on the beach. I'm going to show you the pictures so you can see different type of amenities here. The rooms, again, anybody noticing anything? See palm trees? All right. This is you, ladies and gentlemen, who are doing short-term rentals, Airbnb, or any other host that you want to do. Even if you're doing any vacation furniture just for yourself. When you're doing furnishings just for yourself, look at how this is furnished. Minimalistic, nice. Somebody walks in. Notice the pillows. Colors match. Notice the pictures. Notice the flat screen. Notice the desk. Notice a view. Very, very simple. It's simplistic. You don't have to do anything crazy. You know, a lot of people put lights, which is fine. But again, look, no lights. None of these neon type lights in the room flashing. None of that. Simple. And now you want to know how much they get paid for this, right? Here goes a little bit larger room. Very nice. And I don't know what this is. This looks like a spa to me. So I'm pretty sure it's a little seating area. They have books. It looks like some sort of spa or a place where people are coming in. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the spa area or dining area. That's a whole nother thing. So they have their own wine, which is fine. But let's go look and see what the inspector highlighted when they went. They actually go there. The late powerhouse designer Oscar de la Renta co-owned the hotel with singer Julio Iglesias and entrepreneur Frank Rainieri. If you don't know who Frank Rainieri, the Rainieri family, Punta Cana International Airport fame and hotelier. After check-in, your personal villa manager will call you, give you a cell phone that's programmed with his number. How sweet is that? Your own personal manager. That's a twist. I love it. Enjoy a stunning day on the links with the resort's 2 championship golf courses, both with pristine Caribbean sea views. Okay, golf is extra. So if your community has golf, and it may not be on the water, but see, this is a bonus. Turquoise water lagoons of the Ecological Reserve and Aquatic Center provide the ideal place to scuba and snorkel, sail. Okay, this right here is also in the community. Anybody can utilize any of this, just like anybody can utilize the golf course. 3, relax in the Six Senses Spa. Okay, Six Senses Spa is one of the top spas in the Dominican Republic. So this is one of the reasons that they put that in there, because that's what you need. So when your place, if you're out here buying, you want to get a place where you can charge an arm and a leg, well, these are some of the things you need in your community. That's why the big 4 my top 5 list, now you understand why I get excited when I see these residential resort type properties being built and they have this in mind. They know what it takes to be highly rated. The rooms, all right? I won't get into that. There's a link down below. You guys can look for yourself. What I want to get into is I want to find out how much it costs to stay there, don't we? I do. We might come around to that later. There's a second place on the list. Look at this. Eden Rock at Cap Cana. So again, Eden Rock at Cap Cana. Notice here, suites and villas. I'm not at their, well, I probably should have pulled it up just to let everybody have that same type of, if they have their own separate page. I didn't even realize it was a separate page. But I'm going to go to Eden Rock. But I'm going to go to the Forbes travel guide for everybody on podcast because I want to show again what the inspectors highlight. Look at this again, on the water. Very nice. You'll enjoy complimentary use of private electric golf cart to zip around the expansive and gorgeous grounds. Remember, this is in Cap Cana. Golf cart comes in handy. Think about this in the mega projects. You guys have your own parking spot. Somebody comes, you can have them. You can pay the $20 each way for their transportation to and from your location and then have an electric cart for them. Think about it. That's an option. The hotel's private beach club is a seaside haven with a host of amenities, beach butlers, infinity pool, restaurants, beach bar, spa, gym, and colorful kids club. Notice the list. If you can get any of these in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these within your community, that is a bonus. They're telling you, Inspector, our premises of the Dominican Republic, Punta Espada, a picturesque Jack Nicklaus golf course. We already know, again, anybody can do the golf course thing, but these are spectacular golf courses. These are PGA golf courses. And the Eden Rock Wellness and Spa. Once again, wellness centers, medical tourism, wellness tourism is on the rise all across the board around the world. Dominican Republic also being noticed. Wait till the big 4 come and they have their wellness centers. And other places within the Dominican Republic that's going to have wellness centers. So you can make your investments anywhere around there. We're going to get into the cost at Eden Rock. But now that I realize that I have the Forbes list here and all I had to do was click on it and it could have taken me there, I'm going to keep going back and forth at this point. And, we're going to have to just do it impromptu, so to speak. I have to just admit, we messed up on the pre-game plan. But nonetheless, we'll make it happen. So I just want to point out next up, I'll go down Casa de Campo that a lot of people know about. By La Romana. This is where the big boys play, right? This is where the millionaires and billionaires usually land at La Romana Airport or land at Punta Cana or Santo Domingo and come down. Yes, they have a golf course as well on their particular area of the country. So it looks like this is going to take a minute. Okay, here we go. Let's get back. I'll click on this because I want to show again something unexpectedly. I didn't realize they had the investigators highlights. I didn't realize that was there. So we're back to Dominican Republic. Let's see. We're going to go to Casa de Campo. Let's see what they say about their location. Okay, so see, they mentioned the people's names already. A-listers, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Julio Iglesias, Jennifer Lopez, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. All right, so of course, they got to show some love. Whether you're looking for active vacation or just want to unwind, the luxury hotel gives you plenty of options. Horseback riding, wink, wink, in Vista Cana, they have the Equestrian Center. Fishing, catch and release, inside Vista Cana. Shooting, nowhere of the mega projects. Boating, depends. Tennis, golf, fitness, of course, all that, and even some shopping. Golfers, once again, unique opportunity to play 3 championship golf courses. There we go again. Golf is in your community. Several luxury yachts and fishing boats in the marina are available for private charters. Okay, anybody can do that. You can also go to Sayona Island and Catalina Island. I didn't realize there was a Catalina Island off of Dominican Republic. For those that just want to relax, treat yourself to a massage. Well, here we are again, that wellness center situation. We need that. The family-friendly resorts, notice family-friendly resorts Activities for kids of all ages. All activities supervised by staff and include age-appropriate games such as basketball, tennis, table tennis, playground time, art, puppet shows, beach, Olympics, tennis lessons, pony rides, water games, pool play, and a whole lot more. You guys getting anything? Getting any vibes yet? You understand if you're trying to rent at a higher rate, rental rate, premium rental rate, this is what you need. This is why I did this videos, these sequences of videos. This video will be number 3, and we won't go into the prices until number 4. All right, so make sure you pay attention for number 4, because there's no reason for me to jump into it right now, because we're going to go to the last one. Amanera. All right, here's the 4th one on the list. But once we get to the list, I'm not going to bring that up just yet, because the part 4, we're going to go show some prices. You guys are going to have to find out right now how much it matters when you have luxury upscale locations. And a lot of people think I lose my mind when I tell you I always go with luxury upscale if you can get it, because you can get a higher price point and it only costs a little bit more to get into that arena. So here we go. Let's go with Manera. Now, set above the celebrated golden sands of Playa Grande. This is very interesting, quite frankly. But when we get to, you got to stay tuned for number 4. Known as the Pebble Beach of the Caribbean, the golf course is world-class jaw-dropper with an unprecedented 10 coastal holes. Can you believe that? Unbelievable, right? Look at this settings. Look at this. Does this look relaxing, ladies and gentlemen? It looks relaxing to me. Let me know what you think about these places. Known as the Pebble Beach Inspector Highlight. Okay, our inspector's highlight for Manera. Known as the Pebble Beach of Caribbean, the golf course is world class. That's what that's what it started with. Amanera owns its own mountain across the road, and they misspelled, from the main resort, with guided hikes to an open air thatched lean-to, where a lavish picnic lunch is served with sweeping vistas of the azure Caribbean. Oh, those blue waters, ladies and gentlemen. You got that right. The aqua bluish waters are beautiful. Look at this. Notice mountain, which there's a picture of it, so you got to stay tuned. A person's actually looking at the mountains, or you can be up front where the water is. It's very, very interesting. Emptiness is the true luxury of this enormous Dominican Republic hotel, intentionally employed throughout the property, so you feel like you have a run of the place. Open areas that you can go to. Again, I love it. All restaurants and bars, the lobby, infinity pool, and the beach are excessively oversized. Any could accommodate all guests at once and still feel uncrowded. Activities employs its own guides for hiking, which they've mentioned. Trainers have group private yoga classes, the wellness center. Off-site, but they haven't named a wellness center. Off-site excursions range from deep sea fishing and kite surfing to rum distillery tours, which, again, you can go to any of those yourself. Deep sea fishing, kite surfing, rum distillery tours, you can all go. So I don't count that as any special amenities. All right, just keep that in mind. Now, when we go down to amenities, which is the only one that I've actually looked at, look at, this is it. A bar, okay. A spa, okay. The reason I miss golf is because anybody can go golfing anywhere, but if you want to go to one of these places that have the 10 coastal holes on the water, that's cool. Fitness classes, everybody usually has that. Restaurants, again. Tennis, again. So look at these amenities are not like tennis, basketball, soccer, sports bar and grill. None of that. All they have is golf, tennis, fitness classes, spa, restaurant, and bars. No malls. I'm just saying. No casino. No man-made beaches, just in case somebody doesn't want to go in the salt water. No beach club vibe atmosphere. Now, think about that. So I'm just going to make this short and sweet because I want to get into the cost factors. So you're going to have to come back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want you to be shy out here. You're going to have to come back and check it out. So please join me for part 4. We're going to start looking at some prices and how this correlates with your short-term rentals Airbnb when you figure out that you want to be in tourist locations, and why, if you can charge more money, you don't have to worry about your occupancy so much. if you have to compete and you say, okay, Eric, let's do this. I'll do this for you, ladies and gentlemen. It's economics. Let's just do this. Get your pen, pad, and paper ready. Let's just say you bought something for $200,000. And yes, it's in a nice neighborhood. All right. And that nice neighborhood, they have a pool, they have a fitness center, they have a bar, a restaurant, and they have a fitness center, if I missed that. So just what the amenities they have here. And now you figure out, you know what, I need to have more than that. So I'm going to go buy something where I have a man-made beach, where I have a basketball court, where I have the fitness center, where I have a restaurant and bar, where I have a soccer field, where I have a children's playground area, and maybe a volleyball court because of the man-made beach area. You're going to say, I'm going to spend $200,000 here. Now the question is, where is here? Because remember, part of this is location, because it just can't be anywhere. And part of it is your amenities, but in reality, it's both. So you can't really compare. But if you just said those things on the surface, everybody would say, well, then I'd buy the one for $200,000 with the man-made beach, the pool, the volleyball, the basketball court, the soccer field. Okay. But if I don't know the location, or you don't know the location, now that may matter. Because if I tell you it's 50 miles from any nearest water or lake in the middle of a pasture, you would probably say, I'll pass. I'll take the other one that's closer to the beach. That's only 1 kilometer to the beach. See, that's the difference. So it goes with two things. But now we'll just say everything is equal. Everything is equal. All right, we're 2 kilometers from the beach. Everything's equal. One has these amenities and one has a lot less amenities. Do you really think that you're going to charge the same amount as the person with less amenities? I don't think so, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. We're going to wrap this up. And once again, thank you so much for seeing part 3. Part 4 is going to end it with pricing and correlations with what you're doing with your Airbnbs. And we're going to go to Airbnb and look at that. So stay tuned with that one. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. And that's why it's a science, so to speak, on what you're trying to do when you want to be able to have a higher revenue number. So I'm going to give it to you one more time. Higher revenue numbers with my example. One with a few amenities, one with a few more amenities, same location, and it's $200,000. We're always looking for that 1%. So is it going to be easier for me to buy or rent out at my $200 per night if I have only a 2 or 3 amenities versus if I have luxury setting with 5 to 10 amenities? Which one's going to get $200 per night if everything's equal? Easier to get $200 a night. And also, which one's going to be able to be rented at a higher value than $200 per night? You tell me. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.